Claude. This is not about the fan base. It's not about the fan base. This is about
guys. Got about time. Go on, go.
Claude. This is not about the fan base. Not about anything else. We're talking about what is the greatest Premier League team, right? And when we're talking about the greatest Premier League teams, Arsenal Invincibles have a shout to be spoken about. And if guys are saying they're discrediting the team by saying that shouldn't be even mentioned based on the Invincible season, and you as an Arsenal fan, Claude, you're a disgrace. You're a disgrace. It's because you are honestly you're disgrace.
Let me tell you guys a little bit more about this video and why I called Claude from AFTV a disgrace. Claude from AFTV is absolutely one of the most notarized fans from AFTV. He's probably one of the most notarized fans from AFTV. So I'm just going to let you guys know a little bit about him. If you don't know about him, I'll let you know a little bit more about him. But hey, let's first do some introductions. Guys, this is Sunny TV Arsenal. My name's Igal, aka the Kid. You know, that's my Twitter handle. That's why people call me that. And anyways, let me get back into the video. So today I was on the football terrace and we were talking about Arsenal Invincibles being overrated. And it kind of went a little south, but I'll tell you guys a little bit about the backstory and why it became this way, because there's always a reason and there's always a method to the madness. And honestly, Claude don't want that smoke, bro. He don't want that. So yeah, let's get into Claude. Claude, if you guys don't know his full name, this is his full name. And you can actually Google this. So I'm not showing anything that anyone else doesn't know. And hey, he is well known as being a YouTube star in Britain. And he is known for being an Arsenal fan. He rose to fame on his rants at a popular YouTube channel called AFTV. You probably heard of it. It's called AFTV. What is it called now? AFTV Media? Yeah, it's called AFTV Media. And hey, he is born, that's his birthday. Anyways, move on from that. This guy right here is Sunny, and this is Arsenal Realist, and this is Claude. And this is actually a video taken from our channel, Sunny TV's Arsenal's channel, right? And Sunny's channel, Claude had an issue with Arsenal Realist. So Sunny being his friend at the time, which actually Sunny actually started Claude's channel for him. He actually filmed his first video in Sunny's house on his couch and on his table, on his system. His son actually set up the channel for him. But hey, that's a video for another day. Sunny might have to talk about that. But let me get back into this. Sunny set this meeting up, and Claude had all the time in the world to talk about whatever he wanted to talk about, but he chickened out, and he usually does. But what he does is he shouts, he yells, he doesn't do anything different. But hey, that's Claude for you. That's the clown for you himself. But let me get back to the root of the problem. Today, we talked about the Invincible season on Terry's channel. You guys can see the link in the description. It's a good channel. Check it out. He talks about all the top teams in the Premier League, even some topics outside of the Premier League. It's a great channel. Check it out, guys. And yeah, let me jump back into this video, show you guys what we were talking about today. Okay, that kicked off. Let me show you guys a little bit sooner what actually happened. It was very interesting. Now, Claude. Claude has done this before with me, and this was not the first time. So I'm just going to show you guys last time that we were on the football terrace together, what took place, and so you know a little bit more of the backstory. You can see here, we got the 40th minute mark. We were talking about Lacazette and Willian and stuff like that, and I was mentioning to him that maybe some players from relegation teams, Arsenal should be looking at Premier League proven players, and this is what I ended up getting.
Okay, that's my point. Why don't we go? Why don't we? You're saying we get the top prospects from other clubs. So why don't we go get a Max Aaron, and that will solve our right back situation. We go get a defender that's already Premier League proven in the league, and that will improve our defense. Like that's why they didn't relegate. That's why they didn't relegate. I think.
Do you see that? I didn't even finish my point. And first thing he says is that's why we're going to get relegated. Claude, do you not know that some of the best players on some of these top teams come from lower league opposition? Like, think about Roy Keane. Where did he come from? Think about Harry Maguire right now. Where did he come from? Think about Van Dijk. Where did he come from? Think about Robertson. Where did he come from? Do I need to name more players that came from lower teams? Earlier in that video, he actually said Jack Grealish is one of the players that I would buy. if I was Arsenal. But tell me, is Jack Grealish's team not in the relegation zone right now, Aston Villa? And he's telling me Max Aarons shouldn't be purchased by Arsenal because that's why Arsenal is not going to get relegated? Come on, bro. Bring some valid points to your arguments. You're going to see this. This is a trend. He never brings any substance to his argument. He just says a point, sensationalizes it, and he thinks everything is AFTV rant, where he can get away with not bringing substance to the argument. I don't like that, bro. You got to have legs to your arguments. I'm not here making fun of you personally. I'm just saying have legs to your arguments. Bring some points, because this is what I need to expose you for. You don't really know how to talk about real football. You're just talking about, hey, relegation. We're in the relegation. We're in 9th place. This is you. Let's keep it moving.
No, I think it's going to get relegated. No, the Max Aaron thing. That's what it is. That's why they're getting relegated. No, Max Aaron's is a good prospect. You know, I'm sorry, but if he's that good, why are they getting relegated? Come on, let's go. It's Jack. Yeah, but you can't get the same with Jack Grealish.
There you go. Even Robbie, his boy, is exposing him and saying, yo, I see you. You were just talking about Jack Grealish. But hey, what are you going to do? When the clown is a clown, the clown's going to be a clown. But hey, the man said, Jack Grealish, I wanted him earlier. But when I bring up Max Aaron, oh, that's why we're getting relegated. That's why they're getting relegated. And then when he says he's a good player, but then right after he says that's why they're getting relegated. Guys, this sensational stuff, people have grown up and they know that he's not bringing any substance to the argument. It's just more proof. Let's keep it moving. Let's see.
Robertson.
Even Terry's bringing up Robertson.
Yeah, that's true. Harry Maguire, Robertson. You know what I mean? They were at home. You know
Even Robbie's bringing it up now.
You know what I mean? I think
guys,
Max
do you see what I'm seeing?
And I
You
want
see
to be
this?
against that, because you're buying a player that, all right, he wouldn't cost a King's Round top player. Stupid. He's a very good player. I think someone explain what we need with him.
Okay, that's done now. I'm going to show you guys the next clip. This is getting interesting now. You're going to see the next clip. Let me show you a little bit more about what's going on here. Let me show you guys what's going on. So let me go back to what happened today. What happened today was when we were talking to everybody, Claude came in, and when I came back into the video, he was talking a lot of gibberish. So I had to set the record straight. Oh, but before I get into Claude, let me get into his Muppet friend, Terry. Terry, you're a cool guy. Honestly, you're a cool guy. But you're another one of those guys who doesn't bring substance to his arguments. And I just want to show you guys how these guys go. They call themselves the Bansters. But the real thing is their banter. That's why they call themselves Bansters. And the banter is not their jokes. It's their joke. So, hey, let's move on. Let's show you guys what actually happened in this video. As you'll see, Claude and me are arguing about something.
But now you can say his argument, the kid's argument, he could kind of run.
If we went to Wolves and we told them we want Jimenez, give us Jimenez, we'll pay, say, realistic price, 60 million. We get 35 from the sale of Aubameyang. We'll put the money on top. Now we have a striker for the next 70.
Let me tell you guys a little bit of the backstory. I told Terry and the boys that I would sell Aubameyang and Lacazette, which I've said plenty of times on numerous videos, because I think that the best thing that the club can do is go full throttle, go young, invest in the defense and the midfield. But that's a video for another day. In this video, I've just finished saying all that, and I said what we can do is we can look at replacing our players, because in the past we've replaced Henry. In the past we've replaced guys like Fabregas with Santi Cazorla. Yes, we haven't replaced guys like Robert Pires, but we've done good replacements in the past. And I think you don't want to be stuck with a player at the age of 32, 33, still on a couple of years left on his contract with the Aubameyang. But hey, let's just keep moving. Let me show you what happens here.
Instead of just a couple of years.
The Anelka one don't work with me, because at the time we had Henry, we had Bergkamp.
He just said the Anelka analogy doesn't work for him because we had Henry, we had Bergkamp. Mate, we did not sign Henry until August of 1999, where Anelka was sold in July of 1999. So when you're telling me we already had Henry, that is not fact. That is fiction. We did not have Henry on that team So once again, you're not bringing facts, you're bringing assumptions, or I guess you just thought, because everybody knows we sold Anelka for a profit and we bought Henri, and then the rest of the money went to the training ground, London Coney. But hey, you're an Arsenal fan, but you don't even know this. So what am I going to say to you? But hey, it gets worse.
We had Vieira, we had, we had a fantastic team then. So, and he wasn't out in that play. He could have put us back through.
Like, he just said that. And then, sorry.
That's what Terry just said. He could have put us back 3 or 4 years.
Sorry, Terry, you're in the dark. You can't see what's going on. Like, honestly, what did Liverpool do? Liverpool got rid of their best player. He just said that. And they got better.
The kid, you just said Anelka, Henri and Bergkamp was our best players.
Once again, he just said Henri and Bergkamp were our best players when we sold Anelka. We did not have Henri when we sold Anelka. What are you talking about, mate?
You just said that Anelka was our best striker then. I mean, he did win us a Prem in '98, and we sold him.
We invested in other.
Okay, that's done now. Let me show you guys. Honestly, I just want to show you guys more stuff. It's not just me, guys. It's not just me. It's not just me. These guys, I'm not hating on them. But you know what? Some of the people in the comments, they don't seem to like Claude. They don't seem to like Claude. Some people in the comment sections they don't seem to like him. And for people to have this kind of vitriol and anger towards you, there must be something wrong. Must be something wrong. And it's not just once. There's another one too. And hey, the title of the video is Claude's a disgrace, right? And I'm not the only one calling him a disgrace. Seems like he is too, because he's not calling AFTV a disgrace. He's saying that guy is, because he's always moaning and he's always arguing, and he never seems to have any points when he argues. It just kind of just keeps going like wave after wave. Anyways, I got one more clip. Let me show you guys the next clip. This is what happened today on the Football Terrace. Quite interesting. I think you guys are definitely gonna enjoy this part. I'm gonna break it down for you too. Where is it? Here we go. This is today's video at the 45-minute mark, I think. So let's check this out.
There's a trouble with our fan base. That's why we don't go forward, because we think
Listen, I'm asking you why we're talking about Arsenal being overrated, but first thing he does is cuss fan base, cuss the fan base, cuss fans. That's your go-to move. We're sick of it, mate. There's no reason to cuss the fans. Bring up an argument about the topic itself. Why are you talking about the fans? What do the fans have to do with being overrated? I get it. Yes, the fans can overrate stuff, but is that your only point? Let's show you more. This is when I come in.
Let me say one thing, Claude. Let me say one thing, Claude. This is not about the fan base. It's not about the fan base. This is about Claude. It's not about the fan base. It's not about anything else. We're talking about what is the greatest Premier League team, right? And when we're talking about the greatest Premier League teams, Arsenal Invincibles have a shout to be spoken about. And if guys are saying they're discrediting the team by saying that shouldn't be even mentioned based on the Invincible season, and you as an Arsenal fan, Claude, you're a disgrace. You're a disgrace because you are honestly you're discrediting the team.
Hey guys, I came out guns swinging, but you'll understand why. Let me continue.
You're discrediting your own team.
Unlike you and your partner in the other channel, what the hell does me calling you a disgrace have anything to do with this channel? Now it does. Check the title. But hey, I will tell you this. I had nothing bad to say about you ever until today, because I actually respect your opinion, but if your opinion had substance, you could actually have an argument with me. Since you don't have substance with your argument, what can I really say? You're not bringing anything. You're not bringing no points. You're just gonna go on and on and on. So let's see him go on and on and on and try to speak louder than me.
You're not talking about them before. You're talking about now. Stop talking about now. We're talking about back then. We don't remember that time. We don't remember that time.
Listen, I'm not angry because he has a different opinion to me. He can have a different opinion. He can do all that. But my point was, when he comes on and he says stuff like, it's the fan base that is the issue, it's the fans, this is that, what does that necessarily have to do with anything about the argument? Come on, really, guys. He just beats me. Let's keep it moving.
Bro, you're a disgrace, mate. You keep talking.
Look, I stopped. I stopped for a second. Let's see if he stops, because Terry's trying to get control of the situation.
I've been watching the game for over 40 years. Don't tell me, right, I'm a disgrace.
Yes, mate, you've been watching the game for over 40 years, but you're not talking about tactics. You're not talking about the team setup. You're not talking about anything. You're still going on about Arsene Wenger, mate. Calm down. Stop talking about Arsene Wenger. Old news, bro. Get a new punchline. Emery, would you call him Dick? Get a new punchline. What are you gonna call Arteta now? Huh? Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
Right, but telling making my opinion. I care about my football. I care about my football.
I'm trying to tell him what valid point have you brought to the table. And
I'm not crediting that.
Terry jumps in and tries to help out Claude. Of course he's going to do that. But let's see what happens next.
That for me is a fair point.
There might be some fair points. Yeah.
I do think that's a valid Arsenal, you know. I don't really care about things like, we don't think that's a good point.
I think he's bringing up what's going on now. Let me say my point though. I thought the fact that he's bringing up what's going on now and talking about fans now has no substance to do with what happened them time. You have to actually remember at that time the team was obviously going to be spoken about as this great team. You live in the moment right now.
My point is, of course, you're going to call the team overrated because people live in the moment. They don't remember those times, even though he's lived through it, and he's much older than I am, and he should have a more vivid memory of that. But hey, he himself is saying the Centurions and all these other things are rated higher than them. But the argument is not even, are they overrated? The argument for me is, what is your point? Because I'm trying to actually bring a point in. But once again, he doesn't specify his point. He doesn't bring up anything. I don't know, guys. Let me just keep going. Let me show you guys more.
Now we're living in a moment where Arsenal is not so good, so he's constantly going based on what's happening now, discrediting or maybe even lowering the standard of what happened back then. It was a great achievement then. It should be considered a great achievement now, just as much as any achievement goes down.
Because he's bigger.
He's a realist. He's a realist. Nah, mate. You're not the realist. You're not realist. There's only one. There's only one Arsenal realist, and it's this guy right here. And you wanted to cuss him off. Now you're trying to steal his name. Get out of here, mate. Get out of here. Let's just hear what he has to say, at least, just for argument's sake.
I was saying, like, you can't really use that.
Did you guys hear that? Did you catch that? Did you catch that? Let me play that back. That's just funny. I've watched more ice hockey. Mate, let me tell you guys something. In Canada, we watch hockey, we watch basketball, we watch baseball, we watch American football, we watch the CFL, we watch everything. And I'm a sports fanatic. And you tell me about any single sport and I can bring it to you in an argument. Don't test me. But at the end of the day, how is it an insult? Oh, I am Canadian, guys. I'm from Toronto, Canada. But hey, I know about ice hockey now. Claude's breaking the news. Yes, I do. And that is his comeback. Where is the substance? Where is the substance, mate? Where are you talking about football?
Come on.
Just because I'm Canadian, right?
I actually decided to just take a mick out of him and say, "Oh, Canada."
Come on,
Just because I'm Canadian, right? It's cool.
Well, is that Anita, what are you going to say?
Oh, did you hear that part? Did you hear that part? Did you hear that part? He just said, I just want to slag him off on his channel. Mate, when the hell did I ever slag you off on this channel? Guys, when did I ever? Until now, because clearly you can see the description of the video. But hey, what are you going to do? I'm going to tell you this. I had nothing bad to say to you ever. But I just said you're a disgrace and you can't handle it. But let's see what keeps happening.
Well, is that Anita, what are you going to say?
Talking about that point.
Okay, so yeah, when I jumped into the video, this is what happened.
Okay, to be fair, when I jumped in, he wasn't talking about that point. When I jumped in, what I heard made me say that reaction. And maybe that's unfair. Claude, I'll tell you this,
Honestly, man.
Great, more memorable in your memory, so more people talk about that.
No. Rubbish. If you get 100 points,
Well, listen, this is the first time he mentioned something about football. How long are it's 20 minutes into the video. First time he mentioned something about football, guys. What? Okay, let's go. Let's see what he has to say. He says rubbish. First of all, he's always using trigger words to get people to react to what he's saying, but it's actually he still hasn't brought up a valid point. This is actually a valid point, maybe, but let's see how he delivers it.
To get 100 points, that is an achievement. Yeah, you can go 12 games unbeaten. You can go, all right, you can get 12 draws in a season. Yeah, but really that season we didn't go unbeaten really because we lost to Middlesbrough in the League Cup. Middlesbrough, come on, let's have a go. Middlesbrough in the league, Champions League. You know why?
Okay.
Porto.
Okay. Note that the whole time I did not speak. I let him speak. I let him speak the whole entire time, and now I'm thinking it's my turn, so I can speak. So let's see what he does. I'm gonna show you guys. This is what he does every time. I've been on stream with him twice. Now, maybe even 3 times on the Football Terrace. And I've been on it plenty of times on Sunny TV Arsenal. But this is what he constantly does, okay? He constantly goes and says, no, and jumps into the video and doesn't let you finish your point. But you're going to see it right now. And this is how you handle somebody who just keeps cutting you off and jumping in front of you.
That annoyed me. That's annoying me. Because for me, you'll never go. For me, if that was George Graham, we would have gone on to win the treble that year. Because he's tactically far superior to Wenger.
Why is he bringing up Wenger again?
I appreciate Agel.
Why is he bringing up Wenger again? Who knows? Who knows? Why is he bringing up Wenger again? Who knows why he's bringing up? Who knows why he's bringing up Wenger again? First thing he always brings up is the partner on the other channel. This is that. Mate, it's getting old, bro. Give it up.
Now, stop talking about now. We're talking about back then. Bro, you're a disgrace. You keep talking
I've been watching the game for over 40 years. Don't tell me, right, I'm a disgrace, right, but making my opinion.
This is not about the fan base. It's not about the fan base. This is about...
Guys, what do I do when you got a clown? It's a disgrace, bro. And the reason why he's a disgrace is quite simple to me. I'll tell you. Constantly brings it to the fans, brings up the Arsenal fan base in every argument, never talks about any substance about what's actually on the pitch. And remember, when you bring up an argument with him, it's always Arsene Wenger, Ivan Gazidis, Stan Kroenke. Never, oh, we conceded that goal because we weren't switched on. Oh, it was a close game. We should have got more from that game. It's never those kind of points. What do you do with this guy? You tell me. I'm just gonna show you guys one more clip. I had this clip ready.
And I'm going to say it now. No,
Okay, that didn't work. Okay, guys, I don't know what we're gonna do now, but I'm gonna tell you this. All in all, Claude, you might be a nice guy. You might be all this, but when it comes to having a discussion, you generally don't know how to have a discussion. You always cut people off. You yell, you shout to try to get a point across. And when somebody gives you a little bit of pushback and yells back at you or shouts at you, first thing you do, you either try to slag them off, try to cuss them, you try to do some next stuff. And mate, I'm sick of it. So after being on 3 different videos with you, today I decided to finally kick back and be like, nah, I ain't having it. I ain't having it. So yeah, go do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing. Peace out, everybody.